What is up, guys? We are live with Pro Play Games, and it's a very exciting time. We got both of the Series 5 starter decks. We got starter deck 6, starter deck 7, Gogeta with Resurrected Fusion, and Shenron with Shenron's Advent. Super exciting time. Was really waiting for these. We finally got them in. Shout out to Bandai for getting them to us early. This is for the sneak peek this weekend. I believe that this product releases this weekend too. Not 100% sure. But anyways, we got these early and we're gonna show you exactly what comes in these bad boys. We'll start with Shenron first. Shows you all the cards that come in here. Of course, every starter deck with 5 starter exclusive cards. So you're only going to be able to get those 5 cards in these starters, and some of these are darn good. We're going to go over them right now for you. First one, Shenron deck. Let's move this to the side. By the way, our beautiful Pro Play Tour mat. This is what our players got for top 8 this weekend at our Pro Play Tour. Pro Play Tour is a brand new type of series, independent of any other company. Pretty much just games for money. So you play Yu-Gi-Oh! For cash prize. You play Dragon Ball Super for cash prize. Prizes that sometimes the companies cannot give out. We give them out to the players. So check one out. We got Shenron here. Look at that. Miraculous Arrival Shenron. And it's cool. They inherited the whole like shatter pattern on both the supers and the rares. So you're gonna see it across all types of foils, I believe. Where's the little thing to open this? Here it is. They always have like a little slit. Ah. Alright. Finally unwrapped there. You see it there. The Miraculous Arrival Shenron. This is the leader card. You're gonna have the Dragon Balls right there. That's the front side of your leader. Back side of your leader, Shenron. Fantastic leader, guys. If you guys are gonna be playing now, you're looking into Dragon Ball Super, you're like, what am I gonna play? Am I gonna play Dragon Ball Super? This looks really fun. Shenron is one of my favorite cards, right? Now, you know, you can actually play with Shenron. So, really cool. And these starter decks are actually one of the most competitive ones that have come out to date. So, you're gonna see a lot of good cards in here. Starting off with this bad boy right here. Shenron Figure of Majesty. This guy's really good. Let's read this guy right here. He cannot attack, but once per turn, you must have, to activate his ability, you must have at least 5 in your drop. That's what the Sparking 5 mechanic actually specifies. You draw 1 and choose 1. So you choose up to 2 of your energy and switch them to active mode. Or you can switch a battle card. You can choose a battle card with energy cost 2 or less from your drop area and play it. Or you can choose your leader card or one of your battle cards, and it gains plus 5k power and critical for the duration of the turn. So really powerful card. Definitely something that you're going to see at the National Championship. You're going to see this across all types of meta decks. This card is a house. Definitely look for that guy in almost any deck that you play, especially Shenron cards. I mean, they're all black cards, so you can play them in almost any deck. Dimensional Warrior Son Goku. Here's another starter exclusive card. Double Strike Barrier Sparking 7. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the owner's warp. Very powerful. Cool card. And it's black once again, so you can play it in almost any deck. That's one of your starter deck exclusive cards. Next starter deck exclusive card, you got Vegeta Returned from Darkness. Critical. He's got an auto burst 5. That pretty much means mill yourself 5. So put the top 5 cards of your deck to the drop area to activate the ability. When you play this card, if your opponent has 11 or more cards in hand, your opponent chooses cards from their hand and sends them to their warp until they have 10 cards in hand. So if they have 15 cards in hand, they go down to 10. If they have 11 cards in hand, they go down to 10. So pretty cool card. And it's black, so you can play it in any deck. That's another one of the starter exclusive cards. Shenron Figure of Majesty. This one you got the non-foil version. So in starter decks, there's always going to be one card that you can get the foil version of and then the non-foil version of. So put that here next to the foil one. Next one here is another starter card. This one's the Mega Focus Son Goku. This one has once per turn burst 3. And for the duration of the turn, this card gains plus 5k power and can attack battle cards in active mode. So Pretty cool card, something that red is going to be able to get to attack active battle cards. Red is usually known as the color to attack active battle cards, so really cool for them to have something now, not only at 3 with Majin and Vegeta, not only at 4 with Jiren, but now you got something on turn 2 that could attack active mode cards. So very powerful card. Definitely going to see this in Pan, most likely. You got Vanilla Son Goku, just a 1K. It is a Son Goku childhood, so you can use this to evolve into an ape. These are just the, by the way, we've gotten now to the just the general cards. So these are the cards that you're going to be able to find in Series 5. The first few cards that we saw, you know, the Shenron, the Goku, the Vegeta, and this Goku. You can only find these cards right here, these 5, in the starter deck. Everything else you can find in the booster packs. You got Yamcha here, just a 2K, 20K vanilla, so just like Son Goku, no effect. You got, you got Puar, Best Pal, Puar, yes, Best Pal. Pretty cool card. You can combo it, add a card from your life to your hand, and if you do, choose one red Yamcha with energy cost of 2 from your deck and play it. So it does bring out this Yamcha right here, the one right under it. So this Shenron deck actually has a red core, but a lot of the Shenron cards are actually black, so you can play them in any deck. Scheming Oolong is the next one. If your leader card is a Shenron card, so pretty much any card from this new set, this new series, and Oolong's Wish is in your drop area, draw 2 cards. So pretty cool. For 2 energy, you can draw 2 cards. Next one, we have his Wish, the Oolong's Wish, and this is a Desire. So these are one of those cards that with the Shenron ability you can actually play without paying its energy cost. You still have to send it to the drop area, but you can still play it from your Shenron ability, so it's pretty cool because you don't have to pay the energy. It says if your leader card is Shenron card, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gains minus 5k for the duration of the turn. Pretty cool card. That's his Wish right there. Dragon Ball Seeker Bulma. Now, we're going to get to the black part of this deck, and this is going to be a lot of cards that you're probably going to be playing in any type of Shenron deck that you play. Now, you can play Shenron with red, blue, yellow, green, anything you want, but you'll definitely want to be playing these black cards because you can play them in any type of color Shenron deck that you play, and they're all really powerful cards, just like this Dragon Ball Seeker Bulma for only 1 cost, and it's colorless, so you can pay any color. Choose up to 1 Dragon Ball card from your deck and place it in your drop area, then shuffle your deck. So very good card. It's an activate main. It's a once per turn, so if you leave this Dragon Ball Seeker Bulma out, she will continue to search your Dragon Balls. Very, very powerful card. Of course, you would want to play 4 in almost any deck. Kami Global Unifier. Now this is a very powerful card. This is one of these cards that Bandai printed to kind of keep other cards in check and kind of keep the meta in check. It's good at board control. It has deflect. It has auto when you play this card, draw a card. So already a very powerful card. We've seen cards like Time Control Cronoa, same exact thing. So there's almost no reason to play Kami here. And you're gonna go and activate main. You're gonna pay 2. What your opponent has 4 more battle cards in play. Choose all of your and your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less, ignoring barrier, and KO them. So very powerful at board control. This is going to be a card that you're going to want to jam in the main board or in the sideboard, just because it kind of keeps boards from getting out of control. So if you're playing against a deck that goes really wide, this is definitely something that you're going to want to bring in from the sideboard, or just have it in the main deck. I mean, it is something that just draws you a card, so it cycles through immediately. And very, very cool card. You're going to want to get your hands on these. Next up, we have the super combo. This is probably going to be a super combo that you're going to want to play in any Shenron based leader, just because this is the super combo that if your leader is black, draw a card. Now the new super combos here, actually instead of having 0 plus 0, they actually have 0 plus 10k, so no matter what, you can actually combo with them from your hand and always get that 10k boost no matter what type of conditions you meet, you know, whether the conditions be if your life is at 4 or less, or if you have X amount of cards in your drop. Now, this one does have a condition to draw a card though. We have the Sparking 5 here, so you need to have at least 5 in the drop area. When you combo with this card, if your leader card is black, draw a card. So, very powerful card. It's a great alternative to the old super combos, so if you didn't have super combos before, now there's no reason not to get them because this set has all the super combos revamped. Next one is Power Burst. Now, this is the new black negate. So every color had a negate before. Now they're getting even better negates. in their appropriate colors. So this is the black one. This one can only be used if your leader card is black. Negate the attack, choose up to 1 black battle card from your drop area or warp with energy cost of 1, exactly 1, and add it to your hand. Remember, it has to be a battle card, so you cannot get its own card. This is an extra card, battle cards only. And it also has a Sparking 5 ability, right? So this is a permanent ability. So instead of paying 1 energy for this card, you can actually just pay with your life. So you can take 1 life instead and play this card for free from your hand. So tapping out is now a thing of the past. You may tap out all you like now with all these new negates. You can easily stop attacks now, and you're not 100% defenseless or relying on your super combos only. Now you have actual negates that can save you from game-ending threats. Now, of course, what would a Shenron be? What does Shenron deck be without the Dragon Balls? So of course you're gonna get the 7 Dragon Balls so that you can make your wish. The Dragon Balls are all 0-costed black colorless cards, so very good card. Something that you can include in any deck. Now there is 1-star Dragon Ball, there is 2-star Dragon Ball that are going to be coming out as promos, but in this starter deck it will start you off with 7 Dragon Balls. You can play as many Dragon Balls as you want, all the way up to 7. You can't play more than 7, but the cool thing is that you can play like 1-star Dragon Ball 4 of, and 2-star Dragon Ball 2 of, and then the rest of your Dragon Balls can be these right here. So these are the generic Dragon Balls, but the number of Dragon Balls cannot exceed 7, so you can't just play like, you know, 4 1-star and 4 2-star Dragon Balls. You gotta play like 3 and 4 or any combination. So Dragon Ball is a very good card because it has an activate main. If your leader card is a Shenron card, draw 1 card. So this card essentially cycles into another card, so there's almost no reason not to play this card. Super, super cool. Good card. And then the last desire in this deck is gonna be World Peace. So this is another wish that you can make with Shenron, or you can just cast it by itself. You know, these are cards that you can just pay the energy for, or you can just have Shenron wish you, grant you the wishes free of cost. So desires are really cool and very powerful, and this has to be one of the most powerful desires that there are for sure. World Peace. This is an activate main. If your leader card is a Shenron card, then choose 1 battle card in your drop area with energy cost less than or equal to your current energy and play it. So very, very powerful. If you're at 5 energy, you can play a 5 energy cost battle card. If you're at 10 energy, you can pretty much play almost any card in the game just with this World Peace card. So this is something that you're definitely going to want to look into. If you're going to play any type of desires, World Peace is a very good one. There's a few other good ones too, but you know, we'll go over them later. But that's it for the Shenron deck. Now we're gonna move over to the Gogeta deck and see what type of goodies are waiting for us there. All right, guys, it is time for the Gogeta starter deck, and we have our boy Knockout Strike Gogeta here. We're gonna go and open this up. Oh, this is really cool, actually. It has the 7 Dragon Balls up here. I didn't notice that. Alrighty, so we got Gogeta here. Look at that. Super cool foiling. We're gonna have to find the little slit here. And there it is. First card right here. Boom. Knockout Strike Gogeta. Beautiful looking card. Let's look at the front. Super, super nice. So the second fusion of Goku and Vegeta. We finally got it. Let's put this guy over here actually. Let's go over what we got on the starter deck now. So we got the Ultimate Fusion Gogeta. Now this guy's super powerful. He's got Double Strike, Union Fusion. Now what Union Fusion is, you need to have a Goku and a Vegeta. So you have to place one of each of the specified card with the same power from your hand into your drop area. So it's something that requires your hand. So you don't actually have to play Goku and Vegeta on board, but you need to have them with the same power in order to Union Fusion. So you can't just use like a 10k power Vegeta and a 25k Son Goku. They need to be the same exact power. Now you do need to pay 4 energy on top of that, in addition to sending those cards to the drop area. But it does have an auto ability here that you're gonna see. It does require Sparking 5, so that means it requires 5 cards in your drop area, the very minimum. When you play this card, draw 2 cards, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and place them at the bottom of their owner's deck in any order. So super duper duper powerful card. This is a card that you're gonna wanna play 100%. it just gets rid of cards and it reimburses you on cards too. So super powerful Gogeta card. It's going to be great paired up with the other Gogeta that's going to come out soon in the starter deck that you won't, I mean in the booster pack, but you won't be able to see it in the starter deck. Now we have Fusion Reborn Vegeta. When this card is placed in your drop area from your hand as a result of Union Fusion, if your leader card is a Gogeta card, choose up to one of your energy and switch it to active mode. So super powerful card just for the fusion dance, which you're gonna have Vegeta and you're gonna have Goku right here with the same pose. When this card is placed in your drop area from your hand as a result of Union Fusion, if your leader card is Gogeta, draw one card. So not only are you going to be able to untap one energy, you're going to be able to actually draw one card. So when you Union Fusion, it's going to come out a lot in your favor if you use these two specific materials to make it. They're also the same power, so you can actually use them at the same time. Now, next one we have the same one that we just saw, Ultimate Fusion Gogeta, but without all the snazzle and foil and craziness. Next card we have here, this is actually a starter deck exclusive, guys. So you're not going to be able to get this unless you buy the starter. It's a 30k Saiyan Earthling blue card. So if you're familiar, the championship pack card for last season, 2018 National Championship, was a Son Goku that was same cost, same stats. Now we got a blue one that you can get in just a starter deck. So very powerful card. Definitely want to get your hands on it. You never know when cards like that are going to be end up being used. But those are all the these are all the exclusives. So you know exactly what to expect. As far as the new cards, like this is what you're buying the starter deck for, really. For these cards specifically, these are the cards that you will not be able to crack no matter how many boosters of set 5 you buy. This is what you're only going to be able to get in the starter deck. So on to the cards that actually come in Series 5, and you're going to have probably a bunch of if you buy multiple boxes. Ready Stance Son Goku. It's just a barrier blocker, 5k. It's pretty powerful because it stays on board forever, so if you have to do some type of fusion, then you have it ready on board. He's in a ready stance. Next is Super Saiyan Son Goku. Now this is just a vanilla, but it is a 2 energy 20k, which is actually really powerful, and it's something that you can bring out with Dimension Control Police if you do play that, the Dimension Support Trunks. And it is pretty powerful, and he's ready to fuse. Look at that, you got Gogeta in the background just waiting for the Vegeta to get brought out. Next one here is going to be the Great Saiyaman Town Hero. He's going to be the new super combo for this deck, just because he is a super combo that does the same thing. You need to have Sparking 5, so you need to have at least 5 in your drop area. And when you combo with this card, if your leader card is blue, which we're playing a blue leader here, then you get to draw a card. Same thing, it's got the 0+10k, so you can actually fire these off whenever you want. Next one is Kai Barrage Son Goten. So you're going to see the Son Goten and Trunks, probably the fusion in here too. This one has an auto at the end of your turn, return this card to its owner's hand. So just very much like the Awakening Talon Pan, you're going to be able to save this guy from any type of disruption on your opponent's side. Next you have Super Saiyan Vegeta. And Super Saiyan Vegeta is going to be the same thing as the Super Saiyan Goku. Same stats, so you can use them for a fusion. And Gogeta's right there, is just saying, please fusion with me. Next one is the Kai Barrage Trunks. So you have now the Kai Barrage Son Goten, and now the Trunks. This one has an auto. When you play this card, you may choose one card in your life, add it to your hand. If you do, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and return it to the owner's hand. So another pretty cool card. And of course, what would be a Gogeta deck without the failure of the Gogeta fusion, which is Vexing Outcome Veku, and it's a Son Goku and Vegeta Union fusion. So you do place the same cards with the same power from your hand into your drop area, just like you would a normal Union fusion, but this one can come out for just 1 energy. Place this card in your drop area, choose up to one of each Super Saiyan Son Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta cards with energy cost 2 from your deck and add them to your hand, then shuffle your deck, and if you played this card using Union, draw 1 card. So really cool because it draws you a card and it fills up your drop area for Sparking. So definitely a card that you're going to want to play some copies of in a dedicated Gogeta deck. Quick Thinking Gotenks. This is the fusion between Sun Goten and Trunks, which is why you have those in the starter deck. It's pretty powerful here. It is a 15k critical. It has Union Fusion, so same thing. You need to have those cards in your hand, same power. For 2 energy, 2 blue, you can play this card. When you play with Union, draw 2, and when this card attacks, draw 1. So this is actually super duper powerful. I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Marcel Russell starts playing this card immediately. This is a very, very good card. Quick Thinking Gotenks. Can't wait to play with that. King Yema Soul Supervisor is the next one. This is a 2-costed card. It's actually a really interesting ability. When you play this card, you choose up to 2 non-black battle cards from your opponent's drop area and place them at the bottom of your opponent's deck in any order. And if you do, draw 1 card. So very cool card. You're able to draw a card off it, and you'll be able to stack your opponent's deck in a way that they don't like. Against the Janemba deck, you can kind of, you know, take their Janemba from the bottom of the deck by putting other 2 cards on top in the bottom of it. It's also very cool because it could take any pieces from your opponent's drop area and kind of just put them back into their deck. Next one is Dimension Magic, and this is a powerful one, guys. This is the most talked about negate in the entire set. This guy is really, really powerful. This negate is going to be an auto include in almost any blue deck that you play. Now, it has a counter attack if your leader card is blue, so restricted to blue. Now, remember, every single color has one of these guys. Negate the attack and choose up to 2 of your blue energy and switch them to active mode. So I like the heads up by Bandai saying blue energy only. That makes it a lot more fair. And also, this is a negate, guys. So this is a very defensive card. It's not like Senzu Bean where you can just play it and untap 2 energy. So not the same card, but still very, very powerful. It's almost an auto include in any deck that you're playing a blue leader in. Now, it does have the Sparking 5, just like every other combo in this color. If you have at least 5 in the drop, you can take a life instead of paying 1 energy for this card. So you can actually be tapped out, play this, untap 2, and take a life. So pretty powerful, I'm not gonna lie. Soul Punisher is the next one, guys. Activate battle. So there's an activate battle ability. This is kind of like him just shooting you in the middle of battle with his special move. If your leader card is Gogeta, it gets plus 15k power and critical. So that's pretty powerful. It makes your leader much more threatening. If you're awakened and you play this, your leader goes up to a whopping 30k critical for the turn. So super good card. It's definitely an auto include in any Gogeta deck. Now, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this exclusive starter deck or early starter deck opening. Make sure you guys go out to the sneak peek this weekend at your local game stores. They should be hosting a sneak peek where you're going to be able to play with the brand new cards. You're going to get your product early. It's a really fun time. Check out your local game store for more details. Thank you guys again for watching. If you're interested in any of these cards or any of these starter decks, make sure you check out ProPlayGames.com. Cheapest prices on the internet. Make sure you check us out. Fill your pre-orders. We're going to be shipping our pre-orders starting next week. You're going to get your product right in time for Nationals. Just check it out. And if you're going to be at Nationals, come say hi. Can't wait to play with this new set, and make sure you stay tuned for more deck profiles with all these brand new cards. Till next time, peace.